Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
The government here has announced what has long been expected, and that's a delay in the promised 10,000 baht for all Thais, planned as a boost to the economy and part of its failed attempts to garner votes during the last election. Two levels of the public, elderly and invalid, have received the monies. But as of now, the programme grinds to a halt. As we're told, all wait for the effect of the US sanctions on trade and exports. The US president recently stated that those nations not in negotiation regarding tariffs face the full amounts previously quoted. And to date, no news of firm meetings or negotiations in Washington on behalf of Thailand. COVID-19 cases reported across Thailand hit a recent high last week, some 30,000 in number, which includes larger outbreaks in the capital, Pattaya, and Phuket. Double the previous week's figures. Yes, it's COVID-19. No, there isn't a vaccine, even if you wanted one. And yes, the COVID testing still works to establish the illness in a patient. The symptoms are significantly easier to deal with than in previous variants. However, home rest and keeping out of circulation is recommended. In the capital, schools have a program to exclude children with COVID until they recover to avoid spread. In an effort to avoid confrontation, Cambodian troops have officially withdrawn from a disputed border area near Ubon Ratchathani this week, amid reports from the Thai military that the move was a minor one and presented no real challenge or conflict. The region is seeing more Thai troops move to the border now as a sign of renewed strength. Rescue workers in the capital were yesterday struggling to save a construction worker who fell into a 19-metre deep excavation shaft at a site where work is underway for a new subway station. No word on whether he's been recovered. However, a local policeman has been hailed as a hero, as despite failing, he did attempt to dive into the water and mud to find the man. Plans for a 10-year tourist visa and a 99-year land lease for non-Thais, in an effort to boost the economy here, are being mooted again by the government. There's no word on the type of visa being considered, but a 99-year lease on property would certainly see real estate values rise. No time to bank on either idea yet, though, as the visa will, without doubt, have conditions, and the land to lease is likely to have several too, all up in the air. And without speculating, we await a government statement. At the turn this week of an Australian to be caught at the main airport in the capital, loaded down with 50 pounds of crystal methamphetamine. This, while his bags drew customs interest. 28-year-old Tran Kang, an Australian passport holder, was duly taken into custody, where it's expected he'll remain for several years at the very least. Had it reached Melbourne, its street value is estimated at around 23 million baht. Meanwhile, home and police investigations saw a bank raided by the men in brown as they went to question several staff at a local branch as a part of an ongoing investigation into multiple accounts issued to Chinese scammers, seeing the manager and others invited to Banglamong police station to avoid impeding normal services for genuine customers. Pattaya police arrested 6 Israeli tourists amid claims that they were forcing a member of the third gender, a ladyboy, into their rented rooms. Locals called authorities as many attempted to help the body seller, who, according to her statement, had accepted an invitation in return for money, but only with one man. It turned out that it was a gang of them, and frightened for her life, the ladyboy screamed for help. And with the Met was promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27, a mostly cloudy day with a thunderstorm at times and the real feel of 38.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group by using the link below.